Morning. Just got done with, I think, my first ever morning shower. It was pretty good. I miss those. Did it right here in the parking lot of a mall. Gonna have a little hair of the llama from a little Sugar Island Bakery and Supplies. Hey doctor, Melissa, how come you didn't go there for the sprinkles? Bet you they would have had them. Betcha. I betcha. That is like the best thing. I don't know. I think I've commented on this. Using my new outlet. I don't know what took me so long to do it. I think laziness. And like kind of dreading it. Like, man, that's gonna be. It was a pain in the butt, but I think it still went smoother than I thought it was gonna go. I was really worried about getting the conduit under the floor. And go figure, that was the easiest part. Getting it through the wall was the absolute worst. I still could technically tidy it up a bit. But, you know. Nothing will be as good as when I could have done it the first time, like when I was building it, because I had all the supplies. Because now, it's like, alright, well now I gotta buy a roll of this, no big deal. Well, now I need to buy a heat gun. Well, now I need to buy heat shrink tape again. Now I need to buy this. And it would be to do like one project. You know? So, I'll wait on it, and if I end up adding more stuff, which I don't think I will, but who knows, you never know. I might add some under cabinet lights like I wanted to. Then once I have a couple projects stacked up, I'll, you know, buy whatever tools I might need or supplies, you know, because for the heat shrink stuff and the loom stuff that I used, I'd want to get the same stuff, but it only comes in rolls of like minimum of 10 feet. And like for what I need to use right now, it's like inches, you know, of exposed wire that I just want to cover so it looks like the rest of the exposed wires. So we'll hold off on it at this very moment. The floor, I feel like every day I look at the floor, it's getting worse. It might just be me, but I think it's terrible. It's bad. I really don't know what to do to fix it. I feel like I'd have to replace the pieces. But even then, like, well, I'd have to replace the pieces and I'd have to cut it so that it's no longer squished under the cabinetry. So that it has like space to grow and move and that kind of jazz. What else? I broke my bicycle. I no longer can bicycle at the moment. That sucks. Sucks pretty good. Because I'm now learning how expensive it is to fix these bicycles. No bueno. What happened was I was out riding the bike. We're going up a trail. Everything was hunky-dory. And then all of a sudden, I'm pedaling, but I'm not moving forward. I'm like, ah, shoot, I broke my chain. No, my chain's fine. My chain's moving. Pedals are moving. And then the cassette, the cogs on the back wheel, those are moving. I'm like, what the heck? But the wheel itself is not moving. So I broke part of like the hub on the axle on the back of the bike. And mind you, this is an entry-level bicycle. And by entry-level, I don't mean from Walmart. Dang it, I forgot to grind the coffee. We're all screwed up right now. Let me shut that off. Hold on, it's gonna get loud. Halfway there. Okay. So, entry-level bicycle, as in like, it's not the top of the line bike, but it still was like several $1,000s for a bicycle, which is crazy. Where was I going with that? Oh, the price of parts. So, and this is like another thing. So since it's entry level, it has like entry level kind of parts, you know? Makes sense. But entry level parts means certain things aren't like fixable or serviceable. Like, it's not the case. Like this one, the bearings do come out, but like, it's as if like, oh, it's just one piece and you got to replace the whole wheel, right? That's like kind of the situation, which is crazy. Like only part of the wheel broke, but need to replace the whole thing. Yeah. Bummer. But it seems like doing some research like on the more expensive things, or like, I can buy more expensive wheels. And I guess what that would do is I could buy more expensive wheels that have better hubs in them, and I can then service the hubs on a either regular basis or when I need to or whatever. And I could even rebuild them because they offer rebuild kits for the more expensive ones, like replacement bearings and seals and this and that. Yeah. So it's like, dang. Do I buy like really expensive wheels and parts for an entry-level bike? Or do I get something in there that's like just like what I had in there, and I don't want to say limp it along, but you know, just get by, and when it breaks again, either decide to get rid of it or fix it again, because it's gonna happen again, you know. I don't really think I have ambitions of buying a new bicycle anytime soon. I definitely don't need to. I'm not like, my skill level has not exceeded the capabilities of this bicycle. So there's really kind of no need to. It would just be one of those impulse buys. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's like no middle ground, you know? Like it would be cool if these cheaper ones were still rebuildable. Like they sold kits with the new bearings and seals and clips and doohickeys to just rebuild the kind of internals, but they don't. At least not that I found. That is a lot of sesame seeds. Holy smokes. I think they're sesame seeds, right? Yeah. Wow, what a waste. Look at all those. Could eat all those and fail a drug test. Yikes. Or no, are those poppies? No, those are poppy seeds, the black ones. Just kidding. Not sesame seeds. Is this moldy? Nah. I'd eat it anyways. Just would like to know. That way I could have that bite first, so like nobody judges me when they see my sandwich and it's got green on it. You know, like open it up and just sneak that bite first. So at lunch, nobody's like, oh dude, gross. They won't even know, because the bite's gone. What else? Pilot has been shedding like a, I don't even know what. It's making keeping the van clean very, very difficult. And my motivation to do it is like at an all-time low because like just the other day I wiped the counters, like just yesterday. No, not yesterday. Today's Thursday. Wednesday I didn't. Tuesday night I wiped the counter down. Just from yesterday. You can't even see. Can you see the dust rings? Can you see the dark little like smiley face looking things from where I just rubbed my hand on the countertop? That's not necessarily Pilot, but you should see the hair that's on the ground. Well, you can't because I pick it up, but you get the idea. So between the dust and his hair, it's just like, gosh dang, man. Like, it's like clean every day, twice a day. Which, I mean, that's definitely a first world problem to have. But, it's just rough. You know? Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the first place, and then like trying to go do something with him after work, and then, you know, grocery store, and if I gotta cook, and yada yada yada. And it's like, oh, I gotta clean every single day if I want this place to not be a complete shit show. Can't wait for winter. Cannot wait. See, and I was just at the store yesterday, and I was like, nah, I don't need lunch meat. I'll be fine for the rest of the week. It's only a couple days. It's only 2 days. Saturday, I like to have something different than a sandwich. Nope. I do not have enough. Dang it. What a rookie. What a rookie. Oh, this morning. Really, there's nothing going on wrong this morning. got up with relative ease. We didn't go to bed till 10 o'clock. It was a little rough. Whoops. It's a little burnt. Where's it going with that? I don't know where I was intending to go with that information. But oh well. I don't think we're working Monday. Nobody's got really good answers on work schedules. Which, whatever. I'm here to work, so it doesn't really bother me. But also, like, how could you be that indecisive? Like you don't know if we're working Monday. It's a holiday. Like, I feel like that's a pretty easy answer. You either want to pay people double time or you don't. Like, that's a thing. Like, and as somebody that is like doing the payroll for a business, I feel like you would know right away whether you want to do that or not. But whatever. Oh. I've had to get awful, like, short and not snippy, but standoffish at work. Not to, like, the guys I work with, but, like, other people at the plant. Because, of course, they see the van and they're like, whoa, what the heck is that thing? It's huge, blah, 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 blah. And everybody up here seems to have, like, a travel trailer of sorts. And they're like, that's really cool. And I'm like, yes, it is. Not showing you anything. And, like, they stand near it. And they're like, oh, like, you know, like, what'd you do inside? Oh, what's the inside? And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a mess. It's, like, it's freaking filthy. I haven't had time to clean it, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I mean, I did, like you see online, to do the thing. Because Pilot's in here. And there's no, like, it's on their slide. It's one of their first slides going into the safety meeting at the plant. No pets. No dogs, no cats. Gotta air the towel out. Which I feel like majority of the guys would give two shits. You know what I mean? Like, but it's the one guy, and you can't trust nobody to keep their mouth shut, because it's gonna come up in conversation that they saw the inside of this thing, you know? Like, Paul is gonna be like, oh yeah, I seen that. Hey! What are you doing? I just heard his, like, head hit the back hitch. Or, like, my hammock, like, thing. Or rattled. He doesn't need to be back there. I swear I was showering. He doesn't need to be drinking my shower water. He's got a full bowl of water. Anyways. Oh, look. A bag. For my sandwich. With 1,000,000 poppy seeds in it. Paul is gonna be like, oh yeah, I seen that van. talking to Frank. And Frank's like, oh, that's cool. What is it? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, yeah, this kid and his dog just travels in the van. Blah, blah, blah. And then Frank's going to be like, what? His dog? Yeah, it's pretty nice. You know, like, it's like they're not going to think to not say a word about the dog. You know? And then, you know, Paul's going to be chit-chatting. Maybe he doesn't care either. But then, you know, who would care? Oh my God, I just threw the sausages. I think Martin would care. Martin, maybe he's like the, you know, shift supervisor or something like that. He, I feel like, would then alert somebody that would get me in trouble. I don't want that. It's a good job so far. Good people. It's like kind of easy. Not very good at it yet. But easy as in like we're not stuck working outside like dogs. Like we take good breaks. We have like a good spot to take a break. Like for lunch, we go to a cafeteria, like an indoor cafeteria. There's music on. You can go buy lunch if you wanted to. It's kind of nice. I haven't bought anything from there yet, but supposedly it's okay. From the sounds of it, it averages $10 for a lunch. From hearing the cashier lady scream totals, because for some reason she only has one level. Hey honey, that's gonna be $9.94. And you're like, holy shit, dude! Like she's like 3 feet from somebody. She's just yelling. Yeah, so I don't want Martin screwing this up for me. Or any other, you know, I don't know who. These are massive blackberries. Wow. This is the new package. This is the old package. That's a big difference. Interesting. I need to go. I should ask Dr. Melissa. She'll know. But I think I know the answer too. I want to go get some reusable bags. The wax ones are good for like a sandwich or something. If it's on regular bread. Not good for the big roll like that. It's too much. But I want to get like reusable bags. I can't find them. But I think I'm looking in the wrong store. Like I looked around at the old Market Basket. I looked around. Okay, so I saw one set yesterday at Stop and Shop. I wasn't a fan of it. The closure on the top was really weak. Like it would open up on me. So not a fan of those. But one plaza up from where I'm at right now, there's a Target. I feel like Target would carry shit like that. It's probably gonna be like $20 for these reusable bags. But it would be a good investment. I do reuse these bags as much as I can. But I do feel guilty because I purchased zip bags after I had already purchased the fold top bags. Like, what am I gonna do with a foldable top bag? Like, I cannot. I mean, I tried, and the pretzels were all over my lunch bag. Like, they're just everywhere. Because it's a fold top bag. Like, what am I gonna go buy Scotch tape so I could tape the bag close? Like, no. You know, what are we gonna do? It's tough life. First world problems, you know? My bag didn't stay closed. Impulsively bought this yesterday. It was $2. It's not the end of the world. I mean, they're right on support small town USA. But I can't find out. I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna ask. It's a water company, Proud Source Water. They get their water from all these natural springs somewhere. It's probably a bunch of bullshit. It's that new stuff, the alkaline water, whatever. Really, I just liked the bottle. It's a nice aluminum reusable bottle. It's almost like a Bud Light bottle. You know those aluminum ones? Yeah. But, bottled at the source, and it says, this one's out of Florida, which I can't believe I'm drinking Florida water. That's, yikes. The company's out of Florida as well. But it doesn't tell you where this aluminum bottle was made. And their website doesn't say either. But I'm also pretty sure aluminum can give you I forget what disease that is. Like drinking out of it? Like, it's like, I feel like this has to be coated. Or it's gotta be a certain kind of aluminum. I don't know. Because, like, I know we have aluminum cans of everything. But I was talking to somebody. Maybe, I don't know. But when I wanted to do my water tank, I was gonna build it out of aluminum or have somebody do it. And they're like, no, you can't do that. You'll get disease. I don't know, if I do a video tomorrow, maybe I'll research it. I don't know. But anyways, I gotta find out where that bottle's made. They're preaching this support small town USA. I'm here for it. Come on with it. But where are you making your bottles at, bro? Don't be cheating the system and like only doing half the whole support small town USA. Like, yeah, I'll drink your small town water out of Florida. Cool, whatever. But don't be having your fucking bottles made in China. It's seriously astonishing, like, how much. I challenge you, like, if you're watching this, go to a store and find a like durable good, right? So like a bottle. Nalgene is not made in China, but like or look at maybe your water bottle. You probably got a Yeti or a Hydro Flask or a Brew You or Brew Haha, whatever brand. Because I mean they're nice. There's no argument about it. The double insulated stainless, it's great. And I really want one, but I can't find one made in America. I want to find one made in America. Can't find one. But it's shocking to go and like literally spend 5 minutes in like an area, whether it be in like a kind of a kitchenware stuff or appliances or whatever, and see how much is not made here. Which, like, you're probably like, oh yeah, oh yep. But like, let that fucking click. Because when these fucking whack jobs that like run this country, or really it's the world, and I'm not talking about our government, but like the select, 100 or 2 people that are in control of everything, like everything. When they decide the U.S. can't get anything from China, like what's gonna happen? And you're probably thinking like, well, we'll just make it. Do you realize the fucking years and years of infrastructure that needs to happen in order to support that? Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, alright, no big deal, we'll start making this now. Or you're probably like, oh, no big deal, like, I don't need a fancy coffee maker with a timer on it. Like, yeah, you're right. But I bet you probably want a fucking humidifier for your kid's room because you have a newborn or something like that. I'm not picking on you, Mexican Johnny. But like, anybody, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta like step back and think about what it could affect that you'd actually give a shit about, Maybe not your morning coffee. Maybe you'll start doing a French press, no big deal. But like, you go start looking at other things that could affect. Or like the fancy baby Keurig, right? I'm pretty sure they got that. I want to say Dr. Melissa had one of those. You like press a button and it pretty much makes a freaking bottle for you, right? How convenient is that? Then it might be a big deal, right? Or like the thing to clean all those things, or so on and so forth. So everybody's like, who cares? Whatever, meh. Like, alright. I mean, it's not alright, but like, we'll see, if fucking shit hits the fan and you can't get what you need / want. I bet you it's a big deal then. I bet you. How did I get on that topic? Oh, the water bottle. We kind of went tinfoil hattie for a second. Not really, but because it's not really tinfoil hattie. Like, there are only like a couple hundred people that control like everything in the world. There's no question about that. None. And we don't know them. They're not, and it's not like anybody that you see on the news. It's nobody like, oh yeah, so and so. Like, no, they're not on social media. They're not on like the internet in that capacity. It's for a reason. If I had more aluminum foil, like I'm like low, super low. I'd make me a hat right now. I'll tell you what though, if that does happen, better hope you got some fucking skills, man. Because money won't even be a thing. Like, it will, but it won't. It's gonna be back like old school bartering. Or like service trade, Oh, I know how to fix this, Oh, and you're good at gardening? Well, give me some potatoes or give me this and I'll fix that for you, Better have some useful skills. Or a lot of guns and ammunition. All these motherfuckers that are like, oh, guns are bad. Really, that's like almost a good thing. it'd be good for you to like check out your neighborhood and like know who's into that stuff. Because again, you're not gonna sound nuts, but like it's not that far stretched. Like all these like supply chain issues and shortages, this shortage that. Like there's gonna come a point where like you can't go to the grocery store and get what you need. And that's going to get wild. Because there will be no rules. It'll be the Wild West. And you'll either hunt and gather, or you'll steal from people that do have it. So, all them people that are like, ah, guns are bad. Guess whose house is getting raided first? Theirs. And again, like I sound like a fucking nutshell. Like this just went into some crazy conspiracy theory, like wild craziness, but dude, like anybody that thinks like, oh, the government wouldn't let that happen, you're dumb. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but it's the truth. They absolutely would let that happen because they don't have any control over it. They don't. There's other people that have control over it. Man, this got crazy. We went from like talking about a morning shower to like conspiracies. Maybe I should morning shower all the time. Oof, I haven't had hair of the llama in a bit. That's some good stuff, doctor. How long have I been going? Yikes. I gotta go. Have a good day.